We back, everyone. Let's get it. And get my switch on, bitch. Alright, we'll continue the story here in a moment, but what I'd like to do is try to find some more shinies. What you call shinies. Ain't that right, kitty? You need to find some shinies. I got my kitty next to me giving me good luck. Alright, must be that switch 2 luck. Come on. Any more? I'm actually going to start doing it this way. Be a lot better. Plus, we might get a fletchling, which is one of my favorites. Maybe it's at nighttime is when we see the last mon for this area. A vanilla light would be dope, shiny. I was like, what the hell's happening? When I hear the music, it reminds me of like a Mario Kart soundtrack. Dude, they don't play any games when they come up hitting you. Oh, that's where it is. It's right there. That's crazy. Can I get another shiny? I just want another shiny. Please. And it's not the Obama soon. Do I have that? I should have that already. Yeah. It's not the Avalanche. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. It's the only area left that I have the last Pokemon. I mean, that from it. Oh, is it? Oh, is it Go-Go? Am I just dumb? Yeah, I think I'm just dumb, chat. Yeah, it's Go-Go. This whole time. I just was not thinking. Well, I guess we'll get that then. An alpha spinner rack would be dope. I need to buy more quick ball. How much money do I have? No, okay. Alpha Electric. Can I get another shiny? Hang out here till morning. Check this out. We'll go to the areas that we got our first couple shinies. See what happens. Everything wants to kill you here. Oh, I got glitched for a second there. Like, what the hell happened? Let's get the go-go. Love that music. I just want a shiny ghost, please. Shiny ghastly. Let's see. Can I get a shiny ghost? Check other places. I don't want to talk to you. They would put an NPC right there at the start. I'll get shiny number 4 for, or number 3 for the day. Number 5 in general. But today has been nice. I would not mind a spinner accurate icons. They've had pretty good shinies. But ghastly would be ideal. Just sucks because I have to trade for the Gengar. I don't think they have those like link cable items in this. Maybe they do. I haven't found it yet. Almost night time. Mission would be to get that hunt edge so that I don't have to trade. Sun is getting low. Yeah, let's see. Shiny. Nice nighttime so we can get foliage. Give me a shiny ghost, please. Shiny. If I get a shiny, I'm gonna call it sweet and chili. Or spicy sweet chili. So those are the only Doritos I can have. which I'll get on occasion. Blue spinner rack, blue gassy. Any of those work. Is there anything blue? You know? Is there anything blue? I can use blue, but I can use green. I mean, I don't know if the timer for the night cycle is tied to steps, but I think it is. I think it's also time. I think it's a mix of both though, time and step. Opponent's time. This is what I've been trying to get for years. If I can get this one, I'll be very happy. Still a ghastly there. Wait a minute. Why is he there still? You have to use your oracles one. I thought it was just homage at night. Good to know. They appear like they're super rare. Oh, there's no sandwiches or anything in this either. Dude, that music just goes in every time. Alright. Come on, Hunter, I know you can pop out. Come on. Come on. Those alpha ones go in. Right here. Opening that back up. There we go. One edge, please. Dude, I've not seen that many Honedge either. Not good. Dang it, Bon. Let's see. We're gonna get a shiny one now. Alpha Ghastly looks shit. Hmm. Hmm. Alright, we'll try a couple more times. Alright. Alright. Like 2 more. Alright. Here goes all the marbles. I'm gonna continue the story. Alright. Let's heal up first. Okay. fiery red of Lysandre's burning passion. This is what fills the Lysandre Cafe. And here is the place. I'd like to explain to why I chose to battle in the Zia Royale. Shall we begin with Team Flare? You see, the group known as Team Flare provided a place for people like me to come together and help one another, all to achieve a more beautiful world. However, our leader, a man named Lysandre, grew disillusioned with humanity over time. Fearing what the future might bring, he set his sights on a new goal of his own to reduce the number of people in the world. In the end, Lysandre made a truly foolish choice. He chose to use the ultimate weapon. And do you know about the ultimate weapon, which nearly burned the Kalos region off the map? That weapon was AZ's creation. You may only see AZ as the kindly figure who has provided you a place you call home. But if he had never built something so horrifying as that ultimate weapon, then Lysandre would have never been driven to such madness. And we in Team Flare wouldn't have become society's outcasts. And now it appears AZ is out to save Lemiose, relying on the support of relying on the support of your Team MZ. Honestly, it's laughable. My apologies. I imagine you don't know how to respond to such an unexpected outpouring. And of course you might not even believe a word I've said. That's why I invite you, SQUIDzzz, to witness the truth yourself. How's that? You'll see. Open sesame. It's all like barely moving. Beyond the door lies the former Lysandre Labs. It was a facility used for research in the days when Team Flare was still active, and it was down there that we learned AZ's secrets ourselves. That is where we learned of the terrible weapon that AZ created. You must see the truth with your own eyes if you are to fully understand how awful it is. Lysandre Labs was designed to be a labyrinth. Labyrinth? I don't know. And of course, plenty of wild Pokemon have taken over the place since it was abandoned. You might be done in before you ever get to see the truth yourself. Din 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 din. Dig it in. I figured enough time has passed for you to have gotten yourself in some trouble. Let me guess, you're down in the Lysandre Labs. If so, there should be an elevator right in front of you. See it? You'll need to find the elevator key. There should be one lying around somewhere. Oops. Whoa. Whoa. Also got little TP things. Does it tell me where I go when I go on it? I like this. Oh, nice. Okay. So that one takes me up here, but where does that one take me? Will it take me over there? Lab key of the dark pulse. That's pretty good. Damn it. Let's see, so you have to go back down. Cool. This is kind of dope. Okay, I don't have to turn it off. Just the red candy? Oh, here we go. Oh, hello. and use splits in the way. Let's look at the defeated to continue ahead. Darn. The path is not clear. Spin behaved in a mysterious manner. Emit energy, but when the ultimate weapon was activated, that erases. Then they begin to absorb from Pokemon attached to them. Time for him to evolve. Grab it over. Ah, shit. Some of the machinery powered back on. Tuned response in your presence. Security check initialized. Possession of all keycards has been confirmed, commencing partial reboot of systems. Systems rebooted. Voice guidance activated. 4 files are available for playback. File 1, the device. File 2, the fuel. File 3, the Legendzzz. File 4, our shared dream. Which file would you like to view? The device. The device that grants life. This device was created 3,000 years in the past. It was originally designed to restore life to Pokemon that had perished. We have found this ultimate weapon buried in the earth beneath Geosin Gay Town. It has been well preserved. We believe that we have it operational with a little work, but we have not yet found the necessary key to activate the weapon. We believe AZ still possesses it, since he was the machine's creator. We must find him and capture him without delay. The fuel. The device that grants life. In fact, grants the deceased life stolen from other Pokemon. This is because the basic function of the device is to distill energy into its purest form, then emit that distilled energy. This emission can take the form of convection, radiation, or conduction. Thus, life can be conducted back into a Pokemon that has lost its own, allowing it to be reviewed. What then would occur if we were to fuel the device with the energy of a legendary Pokemon? The Legendzzz. Kalos is said to have 2 legendary Pokemon. Xerneas, which preserves life and rebirth, and Yveltal, which preserves destruction and death. Go on. And power to grant life, and the power to steal life. These are mysterious abilities that have even science has not been able to decode. That would happen to the world, or what would happen to the world if we were to use such power to activate the ultimate weapon. Our shared dream. As the world grows wealthier, the number of Pokemon and people will only grow, and that growth will invite new difficulties. In time, life will fill every corner of the planet until no more life can be sustained. When there is only one of something, it cannot be shared. When something cannot be shared, it will be fought over. And when something is fought over, some must survive without it. The only way to create a world where people live in beauty, a world without conflict and theft, is to reduce the number of living things. My comrades here in Team Flare, the time has come to lead the world toward a more beautiful future. That was that good. Have you learned the ultimate weapon? How truly abominable it was? AZ created that weapon. Then 1,000 years later, he also made a device that now dwells within Prism Tower. Oh, but how? Zygarde seems to wish that I come to this place. I have lost most of my memories, and yet this place does bring back something. What I remember most clearly is AZ. When I spoke with him 5 years ago, through the bars of his cell, I didn't know his true intent, but I did learn of the device within the Prism Tower. I set my mind on activating both the ultimate weapon and that device. But to activate the device required a certain Pokemon, one particular Floette. And there was no way to know where that Floette can be found. That led me to abandon my plans for the tower's device. But the ultimate weapon could still be activated using the key AZ created, and so I did. There's an explosion, I remember that much. Though I cannot recall the cause of it. Perhaps the weapon was incomplete. I was buried deep in the earth, together with Team Player's secret base. You're still alive? Zygarde saved me. It worked to protect all living creatures in the area from the light raining down. The deadly light of the ultimate weapon. In doing so, Zygarde exhausted its own power. But at the weapon's activation, the device in the Prism Tower awakened as well, sensing danger. Now, it has become a threat to Lumiose. It could fully lose control at any time. To stop the device and protect the city, Zygarde must regain its true power. It has given me a mission. Sooner or later, the tower will enter a frenzied state, similar to Rogue Mega Evolution. The only one who can bring it back under the control is AZ's Floette. Yes, we need the Eternal Flower, and the trainer who can draw forth her power. This is the truth I know. And now, you have learned all that these young people were waiting in the Sandre Cafe and wanted you to learn. Go and speak with Grissom and with AZ, then do what must be done. You gotta do what must be done. You gotta do it. Because it must be done. So you do it. How many Rakans I got? 2 now? Dang. Which floor would you like to go to? One. I think after this we're gonna shiny hunt for a while. Did you see Lysandre? I met him inside, he's down there. To think that he's still alive and yet he doesn't seem to remember us in the slightest. How could he forget? It's all because of him that the rest of us were so. There'll be time for such things later. And you, SQUIDzzz, now you know the truth of AZ's sins. And so, I make the request of you. Get AZ's Floette and compare it to me. Why would I do this thing like that? Why? You must see it by now. With AZ's special Floette, we should be able to keep the Prism Tower controlled. Everything we've learned points to that conclusion. We must stop the tower from going on a rampage if we are to ever to achieve this kind of beautiful world Team Player once dreamed of. And if we can be the ones to protect Lumiose, then people will finally see us differently. Do you understand? We were mere children, warned to those who chose to join Team Player. And yet, we too became fairest in the eyes of society when Team Flare was disassembled. But we couldn't just leave Legendzzz. This city is our home too, and we love it as much as anyone else. If the reason Team Flare existed was to make Legendzzz better, to make all of Callus better, at New View Cafe, we've worked hard to prove coffee to those who have little else. And as we've worked there, we've also heard the voices of the Legendzzz people. We understand this city better than anyone else. We know its people better than anyone else. We know what order they get, how much sugar they want, how much cream they want. Do they want syrup? Do they want 17 pumps of vanilla, or not? So, if you really want to face me in battle, you'll need more than just a challenger's ticket. You'll need to be ready to hand over AZ's Floette to me. I must become the strongest Pokemon trainer by battling my way up through the ZA Royale. I must become the strongest Mega Evolution user. Then I will become the one to restrain the Prism Tower with AZ's Floette. Go talk with the rest of Team MZ and decide what it is you really ought to know. It's time they all learned about AZ's sins. Now go back to Hotel Z. I ain't gonna battle you unless you got that Floette. Bruh, I ain't bringing you the Floette. I ain't bringing you the Floette. What do you think this is? Amazon? Delivery? Nah. Alright, let's get a shiny. Give me a shiny, I want a shiny. And that has a shiny. Nope. Go back up here. My favorite place. Can I get a shiny Ghastly? Please. No. Can I get a Ghostmon? I just want a Ghostmon. Can I just get a Ghostmon? I really like a Ghostmon. Alright. Can I get a Ghostmon? Oh, I heard the shiny. There's one over here. Trying to figure out where he was. Where was he hitting me? Man, can I get something? Alright, let's go back here. You've returned. I heard from Emma what leads you were following up on. I imagine you've learned much from my tale by now, isn't that right? Oh, SQUiDzzz, did you find Grisham? I found him, alright. Oh, no kidding. I went digging into the rumors about Grisham with Emma after our chat. Sounds like he's one formidable trainer. Plus, he's part of this group, Team Flare, Novo, and he's been gathering all sorts of info about Lumiose from customers at Novo Cafe, and he seems to know something weird's going on at the Prism Tower. AZ, is there any chance you could tell us more about the tower, given the situation? Yes. I've been thinking it's time I talked to you all about it. Come, let's speak to the roof. Speak on the roof. Speak to the roof. SQUIDzzz, you know the ultimate weapon, don't you? Yes, I know the truth now. Then I shall tell you of the terrible sins I have committed, and of my regrets. In the war that occurred 3,000 years ago, many things were lost. So many Pokemon had their futures stolen. People lost their everyday lives, so they'd as lives as they'd known. And my Floette was sent to the front lines where she lost her life. I made a device, a machinery that could grant life. All so that I could retrieve my beloved Floette. I brought Floette back to life. I got back what I loved most, but my rage was not subsided. I could not forgive the world that had hurt the Pokemon that I loved, so I blew it up. In my rage, I remade my device into the ultimate weapon. I put an end to the senseless conflict that would have taken everything from us by becoming destruction itself. The light fired from the ultimate weapon reached the heavens, then poured down, burning away all that rested upon earth. But Floette must have known the truth. She must have realized that the life I had given her was stolen from so many other Pokemon. She left me, so I wandered alone for 3,000 years. Cool, that's right. Seriously, for 3,000 whole years? That makes you ancient. During these long years of endless wandering, a man of great power asked me for my help. He said he wanted a way to protect Kalos. At this, I thought to myself, I cannot make another device that would take life from others. But perhaps I could make one that would share the eternal life I had bestowed on the Floette. So I built the tower. That is what Ange is. That is what is hidden deep within the prison tower. I built Ange to give meaning to the eternal life I had burdened Floette with. It was, in one sense, my attempt to atone to Floette for what I had done. I dreamed of the day that I could use Ange after uniting with Floette at last. That day did not come to pass, but that was because we were living in a time of peace. Without Ange, the tower emitting excessive amounts of mega power, even without Mega Floette presence. This is only conjecture on my part, but I believe that it may be related to the ultimate weapon being fired 5 years ago. That shock awoke Ange and caused the mega power contained within it to spill forth. It has led to this rampant rogue mega evolution. The Pokemon suffer. The people come to harm. There's only one way to put an end to the pain. A mega evolution user must mega evolve Floette, and together reach the control panel within Anga. I never could have imagined that you and Floette had that kind of history, and the tower too. So we need the strongest Mega Evolution user to stop the tower from going berserk. I have a question. Why would Floette be able to Mega Evolve at all? Normally Pokemon can only Mega Evolve when they aren't capable of evolving any further. Shouldn't Floette be able to evolve into Fortress? My Floette cannot evolve. Perhaps she is such a special Pokemon, such receiving the lives of so many others, though it is only my conjecture. Floette returning to my side again after 3,000 years was an act of forgiveness, but she likely returned to me so that I could atone for my sins by stopping the tower. However, I no longer have it in me to do battle as a trainer. I mean, yeah, I guess you might have kicked all these events into motion, AZ. Wow. Thanks. I'm sure you'd never dreamed the tower would go berserk like this. It doesn't matter. AZ still made this awful mess, and Team MZ is stuck cleaning up like everything else, and then we're gonna give it all to SQUIDzzz to do because we can't do anything. That's how it all goes. Naveen, I appreciate that AZ is going to right his wrongs, and I owe him as much as any of us do, but I don't want to be the bad guy any more than the rest of you. But accountability matters. You do realize we might die trying to fix all this, don't you? Naveen is correct in what he says. I continue to cause you children nothing but trouble because of my own powerlessness. I'm truly sorry. I understand, AZ. Just leave this to Team MC. SQUIDzzz, it's up to us to keep the tower from going wild. Fuck Naveen. And that means you've got to beat Grisham. I will for sure. We knew we could count on you, SQUIDzzz. We'll be the ones to stop the tower, not Grisham. And Team Flare, Novo. Alright, it's time you go challenge Grisham to a promotion match. Thank you. I will forever be grateful to meeting you all. My dear Team MZ. Oh, more side mesh. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe, but But the fact that this one is 10 is actually kind of nuts. Like 10 mods we gotta take out, or more than that, like 30. Some of them have 2, but for the most part they had 3. That was nuts. Okay. So this will do some side mesh. At least the ones that I can do before we go continue the story. But I think for this time, let's see. I almost had 2 hours. What time is it right now? Almost 2. I think I'll just do one more mission. And then after that, I'm just gonna be done. Just that way I don't stay up too late. So I do need to get going for the next day. Make sure I get enough sleep, so then I can play tomorrow. And get through a full day of work. So yeah, we'll do this. Should be a battle. I was expecting to fight fucking Grisham right now, but I guess not. And I could do that right now, but I feel like I need to do more shit. I could tell just by looking at you that you're a strong Pokemon trainer. To defeat a trainer like you, it's necessary to go in on a single strategy. So I'll be attacking with my favorite types. The bug type Pokemon. Being dedicated to a single thing that forces you to be creative to overcome its weaknesses. And that creativity leads to true strength. Yeah, you're about to get worked. You should battle me and see for yourself. Dragonite is about to go in. If you care to battle, ready yourself then when you say the word. Alright. Oh, Dragonite, try not to kill her too quick. I'll warn you, I'll be using Mega Evolution to try out the potential of my beloved bugs. Okay. Don't need it. You gonna need it. Damn, poison jab just poison right out the gate. That actually kills me. Before. Nice. Too bad it doesn't matter. Lost even after I sent my Mega Pincer out. Why wasn't my love for bugs types enough? Type weaknesses? That's all I gotta say. Good work out there, team, especially Pincer. Great job with that Mega Evolution, even though you're dead in 2 seconds. Seems like more and more trainers are using Mega Evolution lately, huh? I've heard rumors that they're... though they're just rumors, mind you, that some shady character taught Corsair how to make mega rings. Apparently that person's name is AZ. Oh shit. Wow, I never would have known. Story goes that this AZ person traveled from all the way to some far region called Taiwan. There he rescued or researched the origins of mega evolution to satisfy his own curiosity. It seems he shared his research with them, Corsair RM. But what does he hope to achieve? I guess I got no complaints. As long as I can mega evolve my beloved Pokemon, I don't care. We should all be just appreciated of this precious gift we have. What the girl's doing, huh? Alright. What's that time, I think? Otherwise I'll just keep playing, but... Alright, well we got 1, 2, 3... 3 side missions to do. We'll be coming back. We'll probably do like a little bit of shiny hunting. And then we'll see what we can get. We got all these missions to do. Guess we'll get ready for this part. Alright, y'all. Well, I'm gonna take off before it gets too late. And be sure to like, subscribe, and follow for more. I'll see you guys tomorrow at some point. Maybe before I go to work, but we'll see if I have enough time. I don't know. But if not, it'll be after work, and I'll have all the time in the night to play. But I'll see you guys later. Peace.